Whoa, cold today. Really nasty. Getting nastier and nastier. And you know, winter's barely started. This is really, I think, the coldest December I ever remember. Yeah, really. I mean, it's only halfway through too, which is really funny. But anyway, so lots of crappy subjects. People saying lots of crappy things. Oh, so much to get to. Yeah, I just don't know where to start. Maybe I'll do the anti-bullshit-man stuff here. At least part of it. Alright, his next section is, you know, he rags on the golden rule for, like, no good reason whatsoever. You know, just this idea of considering that what you do to others should have some relevance to what you might want to have done to you. And so he didn't demonstrate how it's wrong thinking. He just demonstrated how some people can pervert it. So they could say something like, I mean, you can always turn into an idiocy, right? By saying something like, I mean, you could make it into, yeah, rape me because when I was a rapist, I would want you to be happy as a rapist if I was a rape victim, or some kind of weird, bizarre thing like that. And yeah, okay, you can do something weird with all kinds of concepts, but it's like the democracy thing. Compared to everything else, yeah, this seems like the winner. And this idea of at least treating people how you want to be treated doesn't seem, yeah, like that's probably a good theme. As a general principle, yeah, that'll probably work out. And so he perverted it, of course, on the anti-natalism thing to say that most natalists would want to be imposed upon, you know, to be renataled. And of course they would, but the real argument would be, the real question you would ask them is, would you want somebody else to selfishly, to use you as an instrument to their own gratification? So if I wanted to use you for some other purpose besides nataling, would that be okay? So then you get to the rape thing and these other mechanisms. So if you argue that it's okay to, yes, I want you to impose dessert on me and fun on me, but not something unfun by your selfish definition, that would be the real question. The real question is, would you wish to be treated with the same level of, the same lack of respect that you treated your kids by having them? I mean, quite obviously you're not respecting them. You're just saying, I'm going to roll craps with your balls. And see, because most of the time it works out okay, you'll call me daddy and love me. Yeah, that's how it works out, right? Most of the time, it'll work out where you'll find me a decent fellow and have nothing but kind things to say at the moment of my demise. But of course, if you get totally fucked by the process, you might have something else to say. Yeah. But the point would be, is would you wish to be treated with that level of respect, where you're basically just some kind of rag, you know, used by your parents to clean up their selfishness. Yeah, to clean up after, you know, the act of selfishness. A bit of their gluttony. You know, they're using you as a dildo, pretty much. And so the question would be, would you wish others to use you as a dildo? Yeah. And then the answer becomes kind of obvious. So if you narrow the idea of do unto others to would you wish others to have the same motivations that you have, the same selfish intent, the same abusive and usury desire, yeah, I think the answer would be no, I don't think I would. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck, these tightening strings always were a waste of life. Now I got a string hanging off my damn jacket, for which I have no purpose. Probably just tripped me. Well, I'll deal with it later. Yeah, I mean, look, it's hanging down here. It's just of no use. Except for getting trapped on bushes. So probably the plot flaw. You always need a plot contrivance. So that's the plot contrivance of the Gary video, is that something will happen in a few minutes, and like in the movies, and I'll end up getting hung by that string. It'll come in handy. So anyway, so that's enough on that golden rule crap. Sorry about the crunchiness. It's probably perfectly appropriate for this fucking video. Because, man, you people all suck. Yeah, you people are just so fucking stupid. Anyway, yeah, I'll save the second half of bullshit, man, the next section, because that's going to get a tricky one. I mean, he gets in this whole argument somehow. He's arguing somehow that I've made a living on the internet making just terribly emotional videos. Please, for emotional, resort to emotion. No, I haven't done that. But because I charge the nihilists with being not only stupid but psychopathic, that somehow I've committed a crime. Well, bullshit. So let's see, the other subject. I mean, you know, AntiBullshitMan had brought up this the fallacy of reductionism or simplicity, and then To Be Serious has done this. Of course, one of her pretentious, ignorant videos defending it, and you're like, what the fuck are you people talking about? There is no such fallacy. It's just a contrivance of their desperate, you know, they're searching for a way to defeat theism, and they can't do it honestly, apparently. So I brought a hammer with me. Yeah, no, that'll probably be the other thing that kills me. All right, so this is really good and frozen now, so I should be able to do this without too much trouble. Because, man, everything's rock solid here, ice-wise. But, you know, we'll hear the crack, and you know, something horrible will happen, and then the hammer will poke a hole in my abdomen, and I'll die of peritonitis. Oh, whoa. Yeah, the ice broke. Okay. That was fun. Bastard! Fucking ice machine. I can feel a little bit of water in there. Not good. Oh, I'm not gonna take this hammer with me all the way. I should have hit it with a hammer, just to teach it a fucking lesson. Motherfucker. Oh, I hate you, Ice. I hate you. 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 There. You learn anything? I gotta remember that. All right. Fuck. Oh God. I hate this. Anyway, all right. Yeah, okay. It's all good. It's all good. Alright, now where was I? Alright, To Be Serious. Skanky cunt. Yeah, I guess it goes all the way to the brain. I guess we could, you know, the fallacy of the intelligent woman. maybe it is true after all. Because it does seem to be always the bitches. You know, they'll always use logic to key your car. They can't have a thought that doesn't have something to do with some sort of petty vendetta. There, you can always count on that to be true. Yeah, the guarantee of the unreasonable woman. But anyway, this idea that you could accuse somebody of being too simplistic, but it is not a logical fallacy. It's impossible for it to be a logical fallacy. Unless somebody says something like, simplicity proves it's right. But even then, there are circumstances where that's absolutely correct. Circumstances like physics, where as you reduce the system, the ingredients in the recipe get less numerous and less varied. These are facts. It's a proof of the validity of some mathematical solutions, that they come out simpler. Okay? So you can't use it as a fallacy argument. Jeez. So anyway, she posted a link to this About page, about.com, which is, about is dumb, a website as ever was. About.com, well, even back in the days when it made some kind of sense that you thought that the internet might actually answer a question honestly, even back then it was a piece of shit. And then it got bought by some corporation. I can't remember what company bought it, but they were real scumbags. But anyway, you're not going to find the truth there. So anyway, I mean, well, this is just such absolute nonsense. So anyway, in my video, there's a bunch of these religious kooks. I don't know why they're hanging out in the atheist community. These religious women, apparently, even due in the morning, is apparently religious, pretty much. But they all believe in Jesus or Gaia. Whatever you heard, Gaia. Yeah, maybe it's Gaia. Yeah, that'll be its new name. The symbiotic, what's the word they always use? Combined symbiosis, zeitgeist, and what's that terminal one at the end? I can never remember that one. The big orgasm one. Well, you know what I mean. Yeah, just combine those three words, and that's the new God. And it's certainly the new devil is reductionism. Ooh. Yeah, understanding what something's made out of and how the parts interact is a crime. Because now somehow just by doing that, you've negated any kind of emergent property, even though you didn't do that. You just said, this is what made it. This is why it exists. Okay? He didn't say it's not conscious because dumb forces made it. No, you just explained that you are what you are because there's a thing called evolution. And the mechanism of evolution is natural selection based on mutation. Yeah, see, it gets simpler. Ooh, no, it can't get simpler because that would mean that the skanky, dumb, ignorant cunts are just skanky, ignorant cunts. And they can't be like, whatever, super feminoids. They can't be, riding their, they can't be in pastel colors riding their unicorns. If evolution is true, no, there's no parasites in the world. Nothing's a parasite. There's no predators. No, it's all symbiotic love. Because, and then AntiBullshit man accuses me of claiming people can't handle the truth. Yeah, duh. Yeah, right. Gaia is a byproduct of rational process. It has nothing to do with a desperate need by silly bitches yeah, to glorify their skanky country. Christ. Yeah, really. It really is. It's just... there's nothing to say. They just have my contempt, and I'll just sit there in my bucket of contempt and say all I can do is have contempt for these assholes. These lying, scummy, stupid, ignorant... you know, people are dumber than tuna fish. I mean, fuck. When you got it this wrong, what's the point? I mean, fuck. These aren't even counter arguments. Like I said, if there was some sort of, well, you're wrong to reduce it because this is the truth. They don't even have the balls to do that, including AntiBullshitMan. We should just go through life and ask everything, what would you like to do today? Yeah. And no matter what it says, pretty much respect it, even though logically we know, well, if everybody does that, the world will smell like puke. Yeah, so everybody can't do that. But fuck practicality. Fuck reality. Oh, it's terrible. So, well, I guess it seems to be kind of wet underneath here, which seems weird. Yeah, unless there's something like something flooding or water table rising. Yeah, probably something going wrong. No, anyway. Oh, God damn it. I really hate this. Boy, it's so loud, isn't it? That is amazing. Yeah, so it's kind of a throwaway video. So yeah, when I get home, I'll do a real video. I'll probably post this one anyway. So I don't want to say all of this stuff again. Yeah. I don't want to do the... yeah, I don't want to have to defend do unto others as you would have others do unto you. I mean, that's just too painful. Wow, what a horrible thing. Fuck. Amazing. Amazing. Surprising, I guess I should say. And it really shouldn't be. I've been on Earth a long time. I've known the human animal to be lying scum. Why am I amazed? Why am I here is the real question. Yeah, that's the one. What am I doing? Wasting my time. It's hopeless. Hopeless, hopeless, hopeless. Logic will not be applied. We'll just keep torturing. Keep hitting the torture button. And I'm not supposed to be depressed about that. That's the other thing AntiBullshitMan says. Yeah, no. The human race is hitting the torture button. And I'm not supposed to... Nah, that's not supposed to be depressing. Fuck. Alright. Until next time and such. Leaving early. Yeah. I'll save you a whole more minute. Till next time.